Hi, everyone. Namaste. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to IN5D Global Predictions with the lovely, beautiful, sexy, vivacious, gorgeous Allison Prescott. I'm her lucky husband. I'm the man who's lucky enough to be married to her. My name's Gregg.
My
Welcome to our
gorgeous
IN5D Global
husband,
Predictions.
my sexy, divine, edible husband. Oh,
So,
yeah, I'm lucky. He's all mine, ladies and
that's right.
gents.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know.
and ain't sharing.
I imagine the ladies find you equally as gorgeous as I do.
Well, maybe.
I hope not,
Well,
because,
it's a compliment to you, isn't it?
well, I was thinking,
Oh, that's nice. Mm-mm.
no.
Thinking.
Yeah, my thoughts get me in trouble. That's why I said I hope not, because I think along a different line.
Oh, dear.
So if they're thinking what I'm thinking,
No, you'll have to tell me later.
anyway.
Anyway,
No, honestly, yeah, no, it is a compliment because you are gorgeous and you are beautiful, and I'm a
and
very
you are
lucky guy.
handsome.
Thank you. I'm very lucky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are. We are. Hello, Star and the dynamic chihuahuas.
Read
Hello.
below. Number one, for entertainment purposes only, all questions should be in uppercase.
But we're not going to tell you off if you don't. We just might not be able to see your comment. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
we're not going to fly to your house and spank you.
no. Unless
I
you
could
ask
never
very
do that.
nicely. If you ask very nicely, we might.
Uh, can you come here and spank me?
Yes.
All right. That's one thing I couldn't do to Brittany. I never spanked her. Never
No.
had to. No reason to. Yeah.
No. I've tapped my kids' hands when it's danger, when it's like heat and they're going to touch it
Yeah.
for the third time, like something hot, or they're running out in the road and they think it's funny, stuff like that. No,
I've
I've done that.
threatened. Yeah.
Then
I've
afterwards, all
threatened.
you have to do is threaten. Afterwards, that's just say, "Would you like me to?" And it's like, no, and it doesn't hurt them. It's just a shock. But
Yeah.
you
I've,
know,
I've I've threatened to bop my daughter on the butt if she, didn't stop, look, and listen, or put her hand on a hot stove. But she
yeah.
always listens. I never had. It never got to that point, so I never had to spank her. Thankfully. You know how parents say this is going to hurt me a lot more than it hurts you? I could understand what
Oh,
that means.
totally,
Yeah,
totally. Yeah.
I could
I don't
definitely.
believe in spanking. No, I don't believe in that at all.
No,
No,
no.
no. It's all
Well,
to do with the tone of voice, I think.
what if it's me spanking you?
A little bit, not a lot. Yeah.
Depends what I'm spanking you with.
Stop! Stop. My mum watches this.
Hi,
Sorry,
mom.
sorry, mum. Sorry, mum. And sorry,
Well,
people.
it could be like a feather duster
Yeah, we're stopping there now. Stop
or.
it. Bad man. Anyway, hello. Let's say hello to people
Hi,
quick.
everyone. Star
Claude.
checked in number one. Yeah. Oops.
Oh, you go.
Oh,
You
I'm
go.
sorry. Yeah, we got to start in the beginning. Number one, thank you both for your light and love and the joy and inspiration you bring to many. Aw, thank you.
Where did you read that from? Oh, it's right at the top. Okay. Ah,
Yeah,
one.
Allie's jumping ahead. She's like, screw Star. I'm not going to even acknowledge her.
No.
Going right to Claudette.
No.
I know. No, Star's one of our regulars, and we love and appreciate her. And Claudette is one of our moderators. Thank you for
And
joining us,
I've
Claudette.
met Star as well now. I have.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Hi to Anita Gale.
Hi,
Yes,
Anita.
yes. Capital letters, uppercase, please. Thank you.
I've just put your Patreon gift. It's out in the hall, ready to be collected. So it'll be over with you. You guys, Patreon guys, you've got packs of oracle cards, tarot cards. You've got this month, so it's a big treat this month. So yeah, but exciting. Got some of your cards if anybody wants to purchase some of Mr. Prescott's cards. Everyday Witch, £20 a pack. That includes postal packaging. If anybody's interested in cards, I painstakingly put lots. I've taken pictures of all of the cards today. That's another thing I went and did today. All the decks.
This comment, happy day out of time, loves from Deb Treadway.
Deb.
That was interesting and I had to look that up. I know the Mayans celebrate a day out of time, and I didn't know that it was today. 25th of July, the day out of time is where we celebrate the end of a cycle and the beginning of the new. It's held on July 25th every year as part of the dream spell version of the Mayan calendar. So yeah, thank you for bringing that up. It's cool. I love learning shit like that. And the whole Mayan calendar thing, I've always found fascinating.
You've got loads of those, haven't you? Mayan calendars around your home.
In my house, yeah, I've got a keychain. Actually, 2 keychains. I got Mayan calendars everywhere over here. Yeah. So hi to Lilith. Thank you for joining us. And I should be saying welcome back to many of you, like Tracy. We just saw you on our last show for entertainment purposes only. Yep. Wondering if the death of 44's Obama's chief was a paddleboarding. I didn't know anything about that. Obama's chief. What was his name?
Oh, what is this about?
Obama's chef? Oh, chef. I don't know. I got to look that up now.
Yeah, I've not heard of that one. Yeah, bring the questions in though, guys. We want to see.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything when I type up Obama chef died.
So, hello.
Oh, here it is. Obama family dies in a paddleboarding accident in Martha Vineyard. Okay.
Paddleballing. Could you bring that up? Can you bring that up and show me?
Yeah. Let me.
Thank you, my love.
Anything for you, baby.
Yeah, I've got my list going.
Okay, Obama family chef dies in paddleboarding accident on Martha's Vineyard. Wow, I guarantee that sounds like foul play. Just intuitively, because you know that they all have to make little sacrifices. I think his mother was one of them, or his grandmother, rather, when he was running for president. But yeah, we'll definitely look into that. I haven't heard about this. Thank you for putting that question up. That'll be the first one we check out tonight. So, hi, Sarah Sutra. Welcome back. And Skylar. Hi, Skylar. Thank you for joining us. That's a
Hi.
new name. Yeah. Um, love seeing the new names. Love seeing the old names. All of our regulars. Yeah. Hi to Barbara and Moorer.
Hello.
She noticed. Love how you changed. You look refreshed.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
like to because it's a new program.
I don't do it all the time, but it's so freaking hot. I wore a long sleeve shirt for the first show. I'm like, I gotta wear something cooler. I almost wore a tank top, or as you call them, vests. But
Yeah,
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 Obama's personal chef.
like to do that.
And hi to Karen. Thank you for joining us.
Well, I just got that guy. I don't know if he knew he was doing it or not, but he did some spirit cooking. I
The
just got
chef.
a remote viewing of that.
Oh wow! So he may have
Mm,
been given, a rack of ribs, not
yeah,
knowing
yeah,
what they were, assuming it was pork or beef.
yeah,
Good call. Nice.
yeah. That's what I got. Mm,
Wow. Mm. Makes you wonder what other guests were there.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah,
Found in about 8 foot of water at the bottom.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't always give away mystery gift prizes of that degree, but um, I just every now and again I just want to treat them because I so appreciate, and you do. We appreciate our Patreons. They keep us going. You know, so we do appreciate you guys. Oh,
Wow, you look amazing. You look so beautiful.
thank you, my love.
You do.
Makeup's a wonderful thing.
I'm a lucky guy. Don't want to take that for granted.
Well, I was doing the astrology readings and I was doing the relationship cards. And as I was doing that and channeling through information about the relationships and what they wanted to say, all the time I was thinking, wow, I'm lucky because Greg does do all these things for me. He does always think of me, and it's the little things that you do that just little things. Like every time, we finish a conversation, both of us are quickly trying to do it as quick as we can, our little symbols to say, you know, just stuff.
I
They
had
don't need
just mentioned something on your astrology too when you were talking about that. I had put a
yeah,
little comment about how sexy and gorgeous you are in the chat, and then it came up in the cards, and yeah,
yeah, it's true. It's true. We can't take our partners for granted, guys. If we one of the things that came up in astrology was sometimes, I think it's in especially women, they usually say, oh, he doesn't bring me flowers, or you know he doesn't treat me to this, or doesn't and I've always turned it around and said, when was the last time you made him feel special, sexy, gave him a compliment, said, do you know what, you're a brilliant father, or you're a wonderful partner to me, I love you so much. When was the last time you did something like that and appreciated them? Because it does work both ways, doesn't it?
it does. It does.
Yeah. There's another question. Ow, ow.
Uh-huh.
Oh, look at that one. Will the USA have visitors, uninvited visitors
Yes. Hi to
from another
Stop
country?
and Stare 52. That's a new name. Welcome to our global predictions. And folks, remember to tune in on Thursday night for Allie and me live and uncensored. We start out here at 7:30 p.m. Eastern with our little pregame show for half an hour, and then we switch over to Rumble at 8 p.m. and we talk about everything. So it's fun because you don't have to use code or tippy toe around certain things. We just say what's on our minds, and bam, out it comes.
Yep. It's true. It's true. It's nice to be uncensored, to have to, have to think about everything that you're saying and whether or not it's going to be in the standards,
So yes, you're very welcome with a warm welcome. Thank you for being here. Lion Angel Light. Let's see. What was his name there?
Honey C. Golden. No, who's Honey C. Golden?
Yeah.
Is he a YouTuber?
Oh, that's right. Rock Singer Snake. That's right. That's Lion Angel Light. What was that? Honey C. Golden. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Who is that? Do you know them?
No. Golden Honey. Honey Golden. Honey C. Golden. Yeah. Nope.
Do you still follow what's his name? Chris, is it Chris High?
Cliff High.
Cliff High. Do you still
I haven't been on
him?
I do, but I haven't been on BitChute in like a month.
Right.
I've been getting a lot of information from Twitter. Actually X. They changed the name. X.
Well, he's leaving, isn't he? He's leaving as CEO.
If you type in x.com, it will still send you to Twitter.
Yeah. So Elon's leaving. There's a lady taking over CEO.
Yeah, Cliff can be negative. It's kind of like Jordan Maxwell. But if there's good information, you just got to work around that negativity.
Where'd that go?
Yeah, and Cliff has had some good information out there. Just like Jordan Maxwell. I've learned so much from Jordan Maxwell. Even though he thought the light at the end of the tunnel was a train coming. It's not true. That was all of us. It's our composite light at the end of the tunnel. We are that light. Couldn't tell Jordan Maxwell that, though.
I'm writing him down, Jordan Maxwell.
Welcome back,
I always
Melissa.
forget sometimes.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you.
Thank you, Melissa. Melissa's got a wonderful new video out on her channel. So anybody on here, please go and subscribe to our lovely Melissa. It's really hard when you start a new channel and you're just getting going. It is very, very hard. So, really appreciate that if you guys could do that. She's wonderful.
Sure is. Beautiful heart. Indeed.
Yeah. Don't forget, guys, to join us on Saturday, the 29th of July. And this starts around 10 a.m. and that's Eastern time. So that'll be about 3 p.m. UK time. So that's going to be through the day. We're going to be doing readings, and it's going to be for the charity Operation Underground Railroad, linked with the Sound of Freedom and Tim Ballard. So yeah, we're going to be raising money for that. So you know, helping, because it, you know, they need money because they've got to present money to these arseholes, these evil ones, when they're trying to, you know, infiltrate and pretend that they are you know, trafficking people. They have to come in with the money. They really do have to have the backup. You know, they need it. So, and Tony Robbins is also supporting that as well. There is a lovely JP, is it JP Sears, the funny guy, the ginger guy? Yeah, he's supporting as well. There's a lot of the big presenters as well who are raising money also for them as well. So, you know, there's a lot of good causes, and apparently it's National Trafficking Awareness on the 30th. Apparently, I didn't know that before I picked the 29th to do this. So so that's the good weekend. So yeah.
So I put a link to Melissa's YouTube channel in the chat. So subscribe there. Subscribe here. If you haven't subscribed to it, please.
Yeah.
Put a link to Allie's channel.
Yeah.
There it is. So, and of course, you know, the IN5D YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do.
So you've got one more subscription there from Stop and Share there. Thank you. So here's a question we can add to our list. What's to come with the US financial markets? We can always, you know, because it sometimes changes, you know, so sometimes we can get extra information.
Mm-hmm.
What's to come with US financial markets? I would like to know in England as well. Can we look at England as well? UK too. Yeah.
I hear the prices of shit is getting kind of like the United States there.
It is.
Yeah. Prices are skyrocketing on food and everything.
Yeah. I saw it. I saw the Sound of Freedom. I was lucky enough to get. It was like, obviously in England we can't see it unless we have to look at it in a way that we don't. But I still, whenever I watched it, I gave money. So it's like I bought my ticket, but obviously I didn't. That's how I did it. But you sent me a link, so
yes, yeah, I found it on BitChute, and you know, it's not out in the UK yet, and Ellie wanted to see it, so
yeah.
I'm sure I could probably put a link on YouTube. I'd hate to, or on Telegram, but you know, I don't want to take away from their box office sales.
No. We'll put it this way: if you want it and you can't get to the cinema, but you are willing to make a donation, maybe, then, you know, I think then that's fair exchange. We can send the link to you. So contact Greg, all right, and we'll send over the link.
Well, if you live like in an area like Allie where you can't see it.
Can't see it.
Yeah. Or if you can't afford it, you know.
Because there are a lot of free tickets that people have bought. You know, they've bought one ticket for themselves plus one. There's been a lot, and that's why I think some of the cinemas have been empty, because a lot of the tickets have been bought. or there's been others. Oh, thank you for doing that. Thank you. Or there's, been, the cinemas have taken all the tickets, or something's happened. I don't trust them. The air conditioning going out in some cinemas, and
Yep.
it's bollocks. They just don't want to. They don't want people to see it. Well, it's too late. Too late. We starting, love?
Let's start it up. I think we got enough to get going. And thank you everyone who has asked questions and put them in capital letters. Appreciate that. So we're able to find them. First question off the board. Wondering if the death of Obama's chef, which was paddleboarding, was it a sacrifice? Okay. What I'm looking at, I'm going to tell you right off the bat, yes, it was. There were things he knew that was bothering him. I think he may have, expressed some kind of concern about some of the things he's seen or witnessed or whatever. And was there foul play? Probably, most likely. Devil card. Yeah, transition. Yeah, I'm not. He knew something. He knew a lot of things. And I think it was really working on his conscience, and he wanted to do the right thing, or maybe he was trying to help Barry Soetoro do the right thing. And they were like, no, we're having no part of that. And so, in order to keep your ranking, certain people are often put to rest. We'll put it that way. I don't want to use any words that'll get us in trouble. But yeah, that's what I got. He knew too much. Yep.
Okay. So I agree. I feel that he was actually, his conscience was actually coming out. There was a few things that he was saying that was going against, what they stand for and what they want. So they could see the chinks appearing in, his support for these shitheads. There was also, I feel that they were also asking him to do more and more hideous things. They were trying to get him in that. So this is where I saw, human meat as well. That was being, I feel as if he was either, I don't know if he knew he was cooking it or whether or not he, I'm not sure if he knew. If he did know, I think that he was trying to pretend he didn't. So, but yeah, I feel that they, even though they had information on him and he knew it, meaning they caught him in compromising situations, I still feel as if his conscience was going to come out and he was going to say something. And I think that they knew that. There you go, family conspiracy. So that is what's happening. Yeah, he was trying to rebel against them. And you could see his emotions were going. He wasn't stable, wasn't emotionally stable. And was it a sacrifice? Yeah, I think they did make it into a sacrifice in the end. I feel as if there's something to do with the competition. I know this sounds so far-fetched, thank you. Somebody else has subscribed to my channel, so I appreciate you guys. There's a challenge that's being set for these sickos about sacrificing people. So watch out for more of this. People passing away around them. There's going to be more of this coming out. Yeah, it's going to be close to home with them. So, yeah. Sorry, I know that's far-fetched, but I'm sure of what I'm saying. I feel it. I've seen it.
Yeah, it sounds right to me too. Okay, our next one comes from Star and the Dynamic Chihuahuas, or it may be coming from the Dynamic Chihuahuas and Star's just watching.
Yes, could be.
Yes, the Dynamic Chihuahuas may have asked this question, but will the USA be invaded by another country within a couple of years? So,
All right.
what I'm seeing, when was the last time we were invaded? Well, I guess if you could say down in Mexico when they opened up the borders and went against with everything that what Trump was doing. Well, the first card out I got anyway was a big fat yes. But could it? But it's not just that. I've got the Nine of Swords, anxiety and stress. The Seven of Swords, betrayal, which to me sounds like, look at all the land that China has bought in the United States. And I posted this a while back, but China militia army is all around the United States, all up in Canada and down south and below in Mexico, and they're all over. They are ready to pounce, and people are just so distracted, like what we were talking about before about George Orwell. We're going to be so distracted that we don't know what's going on. Got the Five of Cups, regret, failure. I think this is more along the lines of Biden. Four of Cups, look at that face right there. Stress, a lot on your mind. I see this as a failure on the Biden administration, not to keep us protected and safe. And it's not just what's happening with the border at Mexico. There's other situations that are happening right now that we got to be paying attention to. And I don't see anything happening like as in a full-fledged war just yet. But we got to pay attention to what's going on with everything that's going on there, knowing that it could happen. And just put our positive thoughts and energy into preventing that, and to moving forward together as a global alliance. That's what I have. What do you got, babe?
Okay. So I got that they don't actually need to invade because they're doing it undercover in the background anyway. I feel that China has got its claws in already, and it's been helped obviously by Mr. B. So when Mr. T comes in, I do feel that it depends on whether or not Mr. T comes back in. I mean, we know he's going to, but I feel that will they make it an actual invasion? Will it actually, as in on the surface rather than undercover? I can see there being battles. I feel that maybe one part of the USA, I'm seeing there's going to be one part of the USA that there will be, it just feels as if there's going to be fighting there. But it's like I'm definitely seeing the troops. you know, when I'm looking psychically, they are there. They are in. They've infiltrated in. They're not doing anything at the moment, but I do feel as if it's with Biden's blessing. That's. I mean, obviously we know Biden's not Biden, so the team behind them. It's really to show everybody that they can. I think it's a show of dominance. But as soon as Mr. T comes in, that's it. It's all finished, all done, and nothing will happen. But I think if Mr. B continues, Mr. B thinks he's in control of them, you know, by he's working with them, and the team. He's not working with them; they're puppeting. So, yeah.
Okay. Thank you, my love. Okay. Moving on. Skylar is asking what's to come with the U.S. financial markets. Okay. Well, first card out, we got the Two of Pentacles. This obviously, you can see him juggling finances, moving shit around, right? That's what this one is all about. It's, you know, the juggling of finances, trying to make shit happen, but when you got the devil working for you, you know it's not working in humanity's best interests. See some changes going on, transition and changes, and ultimately got the Ace of Pentacles. That's the money card. And what's to come is there's transition, big time transition. The U.S. dollar will collapse. It's just a matter of time. It's in its death throes right now. Allie was mentioning too about, you know, checking out the markets over there across the pond, and man, you know what we were just talking about before about. I was seeing a video on how the prices of everything is skyrocketing. So you guys are going through that shit that we're already into right now, hyperinflation. You're seeing your prices skyrocketing, and your backs are against the wall right now, and it's an uphill struggle just to sometimes stay alive. But you know, justice is coming, and that's going to be in the form of the perhaps a revaluation or a new currency. And yeah, you got another ace as well. So yeah, the shit's coming down, you know, in both the US and in the UK. Changes are coming. They have to happen anyway, because all of the world's currency, just about all the world's currency, unless it's backed by gold, silver, or precious metals, it's fiat currency. It's backed by nothing. You know, anything that's owned by the central bank is crap. You know, there's an assigned value to it, but it's really worth nothing. You know, so if you have the means, whether you're in the UK or here in the United States, buy physical silver. That's your best bet. Because gold, from what I understand, there's as much physical silver available on this planet as there is gold. What does that mean? Well, traditionally there's a 50-to-1 silver to gold ratio. It should be closer to 1-to-1. And if silver's going for just arbitrarily $2,000 an ounce, so should silver. That's your best bet. So if you have the means, do that. The change is going to happen with the money markets in both the UK and here in the United States. That's what I got, baby. Whoops. There we go.
You're trying to do me as I'm trying to do me.
Yeah.
This is So this is lovely. So Trump just donated 35 million to the children underground after seeing the
Oh,
sound.
wow.
Oh my goodness, that is amazing. That is amazing. And I bet you Melania's all for that as well. She was very much, she still is very much part of rescuing the children as well. So, yeah. Okay, so go back to this one. Okay.
That's not it.
Oh, that's not it. Can you get it back up again for me?
I was trying to. I can't find it.
Oh, bugger it.
You took
So
me out of it.
anyway, it was to do with
Comment.
the I wanted to show everybody Trump's comment. So at the moment, the military are actually working really hard keeping this financial system going. There's something to do with military involved in it. I don't know how and I don't know why, but that's what information I got. I don't know enough about the financial side of things. Yeah, it's like they're keeping things stable, but I feel this is okay. So it's more to do with they don't want any kind of riots and they don't want civil unrest. If people knew exactly what was happening with the finances. So at the moment, everything is just keeping it normal, keeping it, everything's fine. Don't look over here, it's all fine. Well, it's definitely not fine. There is going to be a crash in that financially. You're not going to lose your money. You may actually just temporarily not be able to get to your money just for a little while. So, try and have some cash in if you can. So, yeah, I feel as if there's, people laugh about preppers and they think, oh, what are you prepping for? That's ridiculous. It's not ridiculous at all, looking at what's happening at the moment. Just to be on the safe side, just get some bits in, just so that if there is civil unrest, then you don't have to go out for a week or so, maybe 2 weeks, that you can live out of your freezer, or live from your tins. So yeah, just be sensible. But it is coming to an end. There's going to be a message about it very soon. I think that will all be coming out. And I think that it's the same thing in the USA as it is in England and a lot of the other countries as well. There is, when you see Mr. T, they're talking about Mr. T is going to be traveling, but this is out of country. There's going to be I know that he's doing a lot of campaigning at the moment, so logically I'm thinking, well, he's not going to do that. But there's going to be a time that he's going to travel overseas. And that is going to be when the financial system kicks in. It's like they want him completely out of the way. So he's got nothing to do with it as the crash happens. So yeah, I don't know why I'm getting that, but anyway, we'll see what comes about. There we go.
Yeah, it's inevitable, and like Ali said, I think there's something already in place. They're not just going to let us flop like fish out of the water. There's already something in place. The White Hat's been working on that. Our next question is from hi, Lise. That's a new name. Welcome to IN5D Global Predictions with my beautiful wife, Psychically, and me. I'm curious though about your question. You're asking. You have Biden in the U.S. and we have Trudeau, or looks like, doesn't he look like Castro's son? That's the rumor. Pierre Castro, they call him. So you guys have Trudeau up there destroying our beautiful country. Do you see something positive in the near future for the United States? Will he, assuming Biden, step down? Yes. Well, first of all, welcome aboard and thank you for being here. Um, Outside of the cards, I will tell you that, one of my predictions, mid-year predictions, is that um, the shit's going to hit the fan for Biden, and we're going to see Trump back in office by September sometime. So, sticking to it. I haven't seen anything that shows me otherwise. Although, with all that Hunter Biden crap that went on, and all he got was a slap on the wrist. Right now they're showing us that these bastards are above the law. There is no law for them, but it's coming around. Don't give up hope on that. So, yeah, is there something going on, something positive in the near future for us? Yeah. Well, for us, I guess that's for Quebec and the United States. There's stuff going on. Transit. This has been a popular card for me today, and I always pay attention to those cards that keep coming up. And this one is transition and change. In the still of the night, right? No less. And once again, in the still of the night, we got the moon. These cards, you got to pay attention to these signs. So, there's some shaky shit going on in the background, but it's not a bad thing. It's nothing bad because, well, justice is coming, and you got the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. So things are going to work out for everyone in the long run. It's like what we were just talking about in the last question. Some of the shit's got to break down. I've been saying this on IN5D for a while that, we're probably going to end up taking a step backwards before we take this quantum leap forward. And that step backwards is going to be the collapse of the dollar and currency all across the world. The whole central banking system is going to collapse. They're going to try to push the central bank digital currency, CBDC. That's not going to work. It's not going to flow. People aren't going to go for it. But there is something that is in humanity's best interest already in the works to back all this stuff up. So, yeah, there's going to be happiness, prosperity, good times with the family. I see a lot of positive things coming. We just got to get by that little step backwards before we take that quantum leap forward. That's what I have.
Yeah, baby. Yeah,
baby.
I believe that Mr. B isn't going to be here very long. I don't like predicting anything like that, but it's not even him. So I feel that the character who plays him, I feel as if he's going to be gone. I don't want to say how or why, but he's going to be gone. Hunter, they're actually still in the courtrooms right now, actually going through all of that, aren't they? Still, there seems to be a lot of these. It's like, I don't know how the court system works, but it's like talking. There seems to be, it's like exposure, but then there's nothing. Bit like our parliament, it's like, talking things over and then nothing really happens. But I do feel as if that isn't over. It might seem over, but it's not. And I did feel as if there was five different court cases that will come from that one laptop. I gave that prediction as well. So I feel as if Mr. B will go, and then after that it will be Mr. T. He will go, not Trump, Trudeau. So Mr. Trudeau will, I feel, be taken out. I think there's going to be a bit of, because France are quite rioty, aren't they? France. I'm not saying that's a good thing, okay, but don't be surprised if he doesn't run off with his tail between his legs, being scared. He'll just, I think, just leave everything and stand down. I think he's gonna run and hide. Is what I think.
Well, he'll probably go to Cuba to do that and hide with his dad.
Yeah, I think he'll just run away. He'll run away.
Right. All righty. Our next question comes from Lion Angel Light. I love these kind of questions. Are we currently in another temporary realm created by Mother Earth while she goes through ascension? It's a great question. Okay, so let's have a peek at that. And, well, yes. Got the 10 of Pentacles again, back to back. We got on that one. So this is, we're paying attention, remember, on, you know, what cards are coming up. And this is coming up again. We got the Hermit card. So what are we doing? We're co-creating that world that we want to see or be part of, you know, through our thoughts and intentions. And the next two cards is celebration, basically. So we're having it, it's happening. It's already, it's in the works. But, and I know some people that might not agree with this, but not everyone's going to be part of that. And we have those people that are steeped in fear, you know, that are gonna, you know, this is that split that Dolores Cannon talked about, where the two earths are separating from one another. Everyone watching right now, we're all here, but there's going to be those who end up in that other earth. And you know what? Some of the people want to be there because maybe they're not done with their 3D lessons. Maybe there's things that they still want to experience here in 3D before they move on to the next stage of spiritual progression. And that's okay too. You know, it's what we're at is at the end of a 26,000 year cycle. And it'll happen again after another 26,000 years. The people that are here on this planet will have that opportunity to join us as well. But, you know, good for them that they get an extra 26,000 if that's what they desire, an extra 26,000 years or less to make this transition. Because some people, they love the third dimensional, you know, hey, I get to have great sex and great food, and, you know, I'm not ready to give this up just yet. So, and that's fine. That's fine. But are we currently in a temporary realm created by Mother Earth? Once you go see, yeah, we're doing that. And we're the ones that are actually creating it through our thoughts and intentions. That's what I have. What do you have, my love?
This is when Greg and I don't see that there actually being a split of two earths. We see things differently, but that's okay. That's okay.
Well, she's wrong. So continuing on. No, I'm kidding. I love you.
I love you too. I think the divide is happening emotionally and energetically. That's how I see it. I feel that, you know, they've tried to divide us. Spiritually, we're dividing from people of a 3D level. We just can't be around them much, you know. No, it's like we're becoming allergic to them. You know, so you can be around them for a bit, but then it's gone. So I feel that, you know, we are in a transition, and the more and more we wake up, the more and more that we get spiritually evolved, the less patience we have for the 3D energy. So we just won't be able to tolerate them. So are we in a temporary realm created by Mother Earth? We're in a transition for sure, but yeah, that's what I get. So Next question.
All right, moving on. And, the history will show that I was right. Yeah, we do this. This is part of our banter, and when we say shit like that, it doesn't matter.
We don't care.
No. It's for entertainment purposes only.
Yep.
So, Brian, hi Brian. Brian Chapman's asking. I heard China's worried about a pole shift. Is that true? I think I posted something on the IN5D Telegram page about. Yeah, I did. It was a video from suspicious observers. I think it came out yesterday, where he was talking about how China has put up these satellites, and they're heavily monitoring what's going on with the possibility of a pole shift. And the statistics that he showed us is that odds have it that it's going to happen by 2040. There's a really good chance of that happening, and these are his numbers. So is China worried about a pole shift? Well, here's your ace. That's a yes. Yeah, they are. They've got the swords, four of swords, sleeping on it. More transition and change. That's been popping up a lot tonight. They know what's going on. I mean, there's certain things that we don't have a lot of control over. I'm not going to say can't or don't, but we don't have a lot of control over. Is it a physical pole shift? Is it because we're seeing those poles physically shift? Is it possible that we'll have galactic help? Yeah, definitely. I wouldn't worry about anything, because if the poles shift, I think the last place I would want to be would be in some place like Denver, Colorado, 5,000 feet above sea level. Could you imagine trying to live after an apocalypse like that? I mean, it's going to be like a nuclear war happened. Volcanoes will go off all over the place. There'll be soot and dust and basically a nuclear winter. No, if that happened. Big if. Big if. So yeah, anyone that lives by the water or the coast, you'll transition quickly to the other side and instantaneously. It's not like you're going to see a tidal wave coming and drown. No, when that pole shifts, if there's still people here, you won't even feel it. They'll be happening so quickly, and then there will be one big party on the other side. But can the galactics help us on this? Certainly. In other ways as well. The galactics may come down and pull us all from the planet. You've seen all the cloud ships that are out there, and what we know. I know through night vision goggles. There's a shitload of UFOs there, and our star family, and they may just come in and plop us up before anything happens like that. Anyway, so nothing to worry about. Don't worry about any of that crap. Is China worried about it? Yeah, let them worry about it. Don't you worry about it. That's what I got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The China are doing some sort of preparations for this. They are. It's like they're trying to get ahead of the game. I do feel that they are blowing it out of proportion. I'm just not seeing anything to worry about looking at the cards. I think Mother Earth is getting pissed. So do I see volcanoes going off and a few earthquakes and things? Yes, I do. I do see that. It's like she is going through the transition the same as we are. She's going through that. and the more love that we can give out to Mother Earth, the better it's going to be. Yeah, but I'm not seeing anything to worry about now. So they can, but I'm not. That's it. You know, it's plain and simple, but it's all I got.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
Okay. Let them worry about it. Right. If that's what they want to do, fine. I'm not going to worry about it. Fuck it. I got more important things on my plate than worrying about something that may or may not happen in my lifetime. Exactly. Moving on. Hi, Barbara. Thank you for the question. My grandson just got $500 out of the ATM that was printed in 2013. So 10-year-old currency, right? Brand new, never in circulation. Printed in 2013. How is that possible? If they have to print new money. Well, I wonder if they printed that while the Fed was still had their charter, right? So I think the Fed's charter ended on December 31st, 2012. Let me look it up real quick. Oh, I remember asking like Google Bard, and they never gave me the right answer. When did the Fed's charter end? Oh, well, that's interesting. They're saying the Federal Reserve's charter has not ended. The Federal Reserve Act of 1913. That was a 100-year charter. So that was 2013. For your 100 years, that was the last year they could legally print that shit fiat currency that's backed by nothing. So how is it possible that, yeah, and you know, like what Ali and I were saying, this is like the calm before the storm. Got two aces on this about the finances and the currency. You know, are we going to be going over to a new currency soon? Yeah, hell yeah. And the Fed. This is the Fed. They know this shit has hit the fan. Game's over. Five of Pentacles going there. Regret, failure, worry. Walking away. And justice. Justice is coming. So, yeah, they're screwed. They're screwed. And I hope nobody feels sorry for them because, something much better is coming to replace all that. So, They printed that. The answer to your question is they printed that during the last year of their charter when they could legally print the money. Although they're still in existence, and people have questioned what's in the federal or in Fort Knox where we allegedly keep our gold. Probably nothing. What do you have, baby?
Okay, I've got something weird. I feel that this money has come from underground in the Vatican. It's money that has been confiscated off these bad people that is going into just keeping everything going, keeping the facade going. Everything's fine, everything's normal. Don't panic about the money. And then the transition will go from there. But that's what I feel. I feel that they're putting all of that in to the system just to keep things moving. I don't
know. Lisa's asking, will the shit hit the fan for Trudeau as well? I think you already answered that question. You said he's going to run with his tail tucked between his legs.
He is. He's going to be on the run. He's going to just disappear.
Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, he's gone. He's out of here. So, yeah.
It's like, where's Trudeau? There's going to be news. Trudeau has disappeared. Where's Trudeau? It's going to be a bit like that. Like they was doing that with Tom Hanks. Where's Tom Hanks? No one's seen Tom Hanks. It's going to be the same with Trudeau. Can't find him.
Well, this is a new name. Hi, Melina. You're promoting fear. How spiritual of you. I don't see that at all.
No, not at all.
Yeah. So, sorry you feel that way. You know, if you, maybe that's something that you need to look at into your shadow self. If that's what you're feeling, is that we're projecting fear. Nothing but love and light here, sweetheart. So, yeah, but thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Much love to you as well as everyone. Yeah.
Of course. These are questions that go, if people don't talk about these questions that have been coming up left, right, and center, if you don't see some light at the end of the tunnel with them, you stay in that energy of what's going to happen, what's going to happen. It is better to see, because everything that we say is all in good hands. It's all happening. Everything is moving in the right direction. So yeah, that's positive to me. Yeah.
She continues on to say, good luck. Hope you find the guidance you need. You as well.
And yourself, my lovely.
Yep.
Yeah.
What did I miss here? Great sex? I'll stick around.
Did we say that? We didn't say that.
I don't know. Damn. Hi, Stephanie. Joining us a little late.
Hey,
we're almost done, but thank you for being here and checking us out.
That's another new name, Patty Simmons. That's my in my family name, Simmons.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah. And Chapman and Simmons.
Lion Angel Light. Thanks, Greg. I got that info from Honey C. Golden. We were just talking about her beforehand.
Okay.
That Mother Earth got tired of waiting for us, so she created this temporary realm for us to work on our ascension while she ascends. All right. Yeah. I see it like Dolores Cannon is separating of the earths. I know Allie doesn't see it that way, but yeah. So, yes, thank you, Patty.
Thank you.
When couples become so connected and in tune with one another, they begin to look alike. I see that in you both. Our inner children. Thank you, Star.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's a cute observation, Melissa says. To Star.
Yeah.
Skylar, I'm really enjoying this live stream. Thank you. Glad you're not steeped in fear.
Yeah.
I don't know. I shouldn't make a joke about that. I'm sorry. Yeah.
There are channels out there that do.
Yeah. We're grateful for all of you that have joined us and are here, just hanging out, part of the family, right?
Absolutely.
LAL, Lion Angel Light. In follow-up to that, we will all ascend, but we were taking too long and she wanted to ascend while we get our crap together in this temporary realm, still connected to Earth. Yeah.
All of this is possible, isn't it? I mean, nobody knows for sure until we're there, until we're over the other side. Then we'll be able to ask all these questions and find out. Really.
Aww. I only feel love and joy from you both. Thank you. And you are looking at real life, reality with balance and thoughtfulness. Yeah. Thank you. We appreciate that. Sometimes we tackle issues and topics that are tough. And sometimes the cards give us answers that we don't want to necessarily see. But, I think Ellie and I do a good job of using tact and expressing how we're feeling through the cards. And I don't think we intentionally ever put out any kind of fear, ever. There's always that bright side to everything. It's like getting the death card. Okay, great. New beginning. Right?
Yeah. Get rid of the old, ready for the new.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so Barbara Burnsid. I heard August 8th, 2023 is another timeline convergence. What do you see or feel about this? Have you heard anything about that?
No, but I'll gladly look into it. Yeah. You going first?
Yeah, sure. I'm just trying to do the numerology on this. 8, 8, 7, 16, 23, 5. Yeah. Well, that's change is coming. Yeah, something. Just through the numerology on that, yeah, change is coming. I'm looking at the cards right now. Wow. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I didn't have the cards pre-drawn yet. But what I'm seeing, okay. Got enough here right now for the answer. Whoo! Lordy, lordy, lordy. Timeline convergence, yep, gonna happen that day. As I mentioned, the numerology breaks down to a 5, change, so that's a good thing. I've got some cards that are interesting. So not everybody is on the same timeline right now. There's people that, perhaps are fighting against certain timelines, and that's kind of like holding things up. Whatever that means, that's what I'm getting. Some people, and that could be the cabal, who is trying to keep everything as the way it is. You can't stop some of this stuff, and that shit's all coming to an end. New timelines are appearing, and I think stuff is going to be. I don't think we're going to necessarily. This may not be something you tangibly see if you're a normie, but I think people that are empaths or super empaths, energy sensitives, you're going to feel some kind of shift. Something has changed. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. That's what I have.
Okay. So I threw some dice down on this, and I got a 12. And the 12, 1 and 2 is 3. So I feel as if there's a celebration, the timeline convergence. It's like what they're telling me is everything that they've been trying to do, like the awakening, has all been done quite precisely. It hasn't been rip the band-aid off and just tell everybody everything and let them all get on with it and there be chaos. What they've done is they've kind of like 1 month it's been awakening, linking to pharmaceuticals. The next month it's been, the trafficking. The next month it's been, so they're rotating it back again as well. So what they've done is it's like looking glass technology. They've seen the looking glass technology. They've seen what's going to be happening on that date. Okay. And they have been preparing for it. There is a little bit of nerves. I can see there being nerves as we're coming into that date. It's very significant. It does mean a lot. I don't feel as if there's failure anywhere near this. It's all to do with how well we win. We've already won, but how well is it going to go? How easy is it going to be? We've got the sun. We've got the sun and we've got the strength. So I think that says it all, really. They've done their job. People have really, really awakened. Please do not underestimate the film The Sound of Freedom. Do not underestimate, because that was the final push that was needed to awaken. And seeing grown men cry on camera, out in the open, having interviews, listening to what Tim Ballard is talking about, listening to, Jim Caviezel, listening to these men talking about from their heart. There are a lot more men now that have Gregg was in the minority. Now it's like there's so many more now, and I feel as if they're doing it because this big awakening has happened. So yeah, nothing to worry about, guys. Obviously they want it to be the best it can possibly be, but they've already seen it through the looking glass. They've seen looking glass technology. They know. Yeah, so that's it.
All right. And that is it. We made it through another night of questions.
There was one, there was one lady, it was a new lady, so that's why she didn't put it in capitals, and that's why it was looked over. But there was one. No, it's back here. And it was about UFO. This one. So mods or anyone really, I'm new at least to live streams. So welcome, Patty. Can I ask about the UFO hearing tomorrow or no? So do you know anything about the hearing tomorrow, UFO hearing?
No, it's the first I've heard of it.
Okay, I'll throw some cards.
Yeah, I'm looking at some cards right now. What I'm seeing so far is that there's some people don't want this to happen. There's going to be stuff that truth coming out, and someone's going to hear something they don't want to hear. And this could be the Vatican or just devout Christians. We're also seeing Nine of Swords as well in there. Lots of heavy thoughts on this, but ultimately, benevolence, gratitude, appreciation. I think this is going to be a good thing that's happening, and to just be cognizant of everything that's going on around in your surroundings, because when I used to have night vision goggles, you couldn't go 10 minutes without seeing one. So if you go within, connect to our star beings and family, you're going to probably get some more answers than anything that could be shown at a UFO hearing. So, yeah, that's what I have.
Yep, I got a 6. I rolled the dice and got a 6. 6 means that there's going to be some opposition. So there will be some paid opposition as well at this hearing. So people deliberately slurring this, belittling it, deliberately making it a laughable thing to be even asking about. But it's all for show. I don't think there's many people who don't believe that there are UFOs out there and other dimensional beings. I think that most people do believe this now. So it's all good. Yeah, but more awakening for sure.
And that wraps it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's interesting. I'll look forward to seeing that. Of course, after I watch Allie's video with her interview with Danny Henderson.
Yeah, thank you, my love.
I gotta put that video and my video on the IN5D channel as well. Her interview.
I'll put it on my YouTube too.
I figured I'd give it a little time so she can get all the views she can out of that, and then we'll put it on ours afterwards, sometime in the near future. So anyway, want to thank everyone for joining us here. Love you all, even the critic that was here. I don't think she's here anymore, but it's all good. we're so grateful for our In5D family.
We
And
love
all
you.
we do, and all the beautiful questions that you guys come up with. And we hope that we helped bring some resolution. We'll find, time will tell, Anything you want to wrap up on, my love?
Just don't forget to catch us on Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Saturday 29th of July. And that's 10 a.m. Eastern. Don't forget to join us. There's going to be raffles. There's going to be readings. I'm going to be teaching a little bit about tarot. There's going to be guest readers coming on as well. So if there are any readers out there and you want to come in and do an hour with me, or even half an hour with me, doing some readings, then please reach out. Yeah. And it's Patreon on Thursday as well. You're coming?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Lovely.
Oh, yeah. So you got your Patreon Thursday, and then afterwards we have our live uncensored show on Rumble.
Yes.
I'll be doing an hour with Allie on Saturday. I'm going to be dog sitting for some friends. But I will, I'll be there with for an hour to help you with the predictions, and I'll bring my cards.
No, thank you, my love. No, it'd be lovely. Be lovely. And we're going to raise some money for Operation Underground Railroad. We're going to raise some money for that. So can you find me the right link, love? And would you help me with a flyer or a little postery thing?
The right links.
I'll talk to you in a minute.
Okay. All right. Anyway, we love you all. Thank you for watching, whether it's the recorded version or live. Hopefully we'll see you guys back here on Thursday, and if not, this weekend with Allie for the benefit that she'll be holding. So,
and welcome new people as well.
So until the next time, we're sending you all, infinite love and light from our heart to yours. Take care. Hope to see you all soon. Bye, everyone.
Bye.